Hey everyone, it is Gigi here, Gigi's Tuesday Topics. This is going to be a great show. I can't wait for you to listen to this and all the great information that you are going to receive from this segment. But anyways, I would like to introduce you to Jasmin. She is the owner of this fantastic facility. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It is Infidia MedSpa. And I'm going to kind of ask Jasmin a little questions and kind of let her take over here a little bit. But one question is, how would you describe the theme, your vision, the feel of your spa here?
Thank you so much, Gigi, for having me. It's great to be with you. Well, our vision, my husband and I, try to get something different together for our med spa, and it is all Egyptian decor.
Okay.
And we love the color black and gold.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. So we try to kind of get little, bits and pieces from here and there. We did a lot of research on it, and this is what we created. It's our home, and my husband and I always wanted to go to Egypt.
Yep.
Haven't gotten there yet, but I tell him every morning, honey, we're going to be in Egypt today. So there we go.
I want to go to a lot of places too, but I'm kind of stuck with my business being there 6 days a week. Sometimes we just can't get away.
Well, we retire. How's that?
Exactly, we retire. Maybe we'll go to Egypt together.
I love that. Love that.
So, what do we want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about who you have here on staff? Or do you want to talk about your services? Because you got very unique services here.
Thank you.
That's why I wanted to let everybody know about you. Because when I had come to visit you before, and you showed me the techniques, I'm like, I've never heard that before. Well, I did hear about, when Kim Kardashian had, you'll be able to explain that a little bit more, but go through some of the things so everybody can know what is so unique and sets you apart from a typical day spa.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I have personally been in the medical field for the last 20 years.
Okay.
And I also have a lot of business experience that, I brought with me. I worked for a lot of different, practices, and obviously gained the experience and learned firsthand what services I thought, would be good for someone like me, older or even younger. And I brought those with me, and the main reason here is to share it with our guests. We don't call them customers or clients, but they're our guests. When people walk in here, we want them to feel that they're at home.
Yeah.
And a lot of people come in to have a service done, and they are looking forward to the end result. But some of the services, not gonna lie about it, are painful.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure when people come in here, doesn't matter what kind of a day they've had, that they feel relaxed and they're happy to be here.
Well, the meditation music is,
It's
as
great,
soon as
isn't it?
as soon as you walk into the door, the just feeling it, you're just very calm. I love it.
Thanks.
Very
So
tranquil.
what George, my husband, and I did is we started, obviously, we have the philosophy, and we started to interview.
Okay.
So our main person is, of course, our medical director. His name is Dr. Arthur Sheckman,
Okay.
and he's a plastic surgeon out of Wellesley. He has a couple of different offices, and he was actually in Boston Magazine. He was voted as one of the top doctors in 2018.
Very impressive.
He is an amazing guy. He is, you can talk to him about anything, and he's so honest. And I just love him. He's wonderful.
And that's important, is honesty and listening to your guests. And, well, he probably calls them his patients since he's doing that end of it, but it's important.
It is very important. So, from there, we have two wonderful nurse practitioners, just incredible, Melissa and Tanya. And they both work, actually they have a part-time job at a hospital. And, they do, Melissa still, she's going for her PhD. She also works for a chiropractor, and Tanya is also busy with her thing. And then they come here a couple of days a week until, we pick up, and they will be giving us more hours. They are wonderful. They're young.
Okay.
They love people. People love them.
Yeah.
So it's a great combination.
What is most of the procedures that they do?
They do everything.
Okay.
Right
Everything.
now, they do everything,
Impressive.
including medical grade micropeels, until down the line we'll hire an esthetician.
Yeah.
So what they do is our number one focus is bioidentical hormone therapy.
Okay.
And I always say it is important to feel good from the inside, I mean, once we reach the age of 25, our hormones start to deplete. So what we do is we take your blood, and from that we find out, all your different, vitamin levels, your ADK, your thyroid, your testosterone, your estrogen, everything.
Don't you women want this? Oh my gosh.
It's so important. So you want
It's
to
those
make
miracle
sure.
answers
Yes,
that, oh my gosh.
So once we get your hormones balanced, you're
Yeah.
gonna feel great. I mean, that helps with joints, with libido, your energy level. I mean, there's so much of it. Even when men and women go through andro and menopause, it's even before that or even after that you need it.
Yeah.
So once we get that all settled, then of course we all like to, feel good, look pretty, and so we also offer the Botox,
Yeah.
the derma fillers. We also do, as you mentioned, Kim Kardashian. We do the vampire facial, the vampire
Do you want a
facelift.
vampire facial? Do you remember when Kim Kardashian? It was Kim. It was no, because it wasn't Chloe. I think it was Kim, right?
It was both of them, actually.
Was it both of them?
Yeah.
Do you remember? I'm sure all of you watch the Kardashians when they had their own blood, and it's for like a facial. Does the blood sink into your skin? What is?
Exactly. That's
Okay.
exactly what it does.
Okay.
And we take the blood.
Yeah.
We spin it down in the centrifuge, and then take out the platelet-rich plasma.
Okay.
What this is also being used for is, on your scalp.
Okay.
For hair rejuvenation.
Okay.
I just had my joints done. My knees.
Yeah.
And it's also used for breast lift.
Yeah. Tell me about that. How does that work with the breast lift?
So we add the fillers with it.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Okay.
But we can do that if you want more volume.
Okay.
And it kind of lifts it.
Okay.
It is so, you don't have to go through invasive surgeries and
Yeah.
things like that.
And a lot of women don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, we want to make sure, I mean, if it's surgery, we have Dr. Scheckman.
Right, exactly.
We refer people to that. And people who don't want it, this is what we do.
Yeah.
And the nice thing that we have here is the Pronox, which is the laughing gas. So that when, our guests come in, and there's some who are pretty tough ones and they
Yeah.
don't want to use it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the good part with that is you can drive afterwards.
Yeah.
There is no downtime or anything. But when I had my knees done last Friday, I am a sissy. So I had to have that laughing gas.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it was phenomenal. It was great. And then we also do the IV therapy, which
Okay.
is very popular, especially with the millennials.
Yeah.
We do it for if you have a hangover.
There you go,
Energy,
girls.
That's right.
Right after that party, come see
you call us,
Jasmin.
that's right. For energy level, any vitamins. I mean, there's a lot to it. So
Yeah.
so we're really excited about that. We do the HCG diet.
Okay.
What else can I tell you? Plasma pen. We
Okay.
use a skin pen. So we do a lot of skin rejuvenation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're really excited about it. And the girls, we started obviously last year with the hiring and then the training. We took them only to the best, the inventors. Like we went over to Alabama to see Dr. Reynolds, who is
Impressive.
the creator
Impressive.
of the vampire services, and they learned everything firsthand.
That's fabulous.
So they are so excited. They love to share it with their guests, and
Yeah.
can't complain. It's been really great.
That's awesome. Now with your doctor, the surgeon, and would you tell me his name one more time because I'm terrible at names.
Absolutely, Dr. Scheckman.
Okay. So if someone did want to have any type of plastic surgery with him, they call your facility. Does he do the consultations here?
We will be arranging that down the line.
Okay.
We're just picking up. So
Yeah.
we would refer them to Wellesley.
Gotcha. Okay.
But down the line, we are planning on that.
Okay.
So, especially people who are local in Sudbury, although it's not far to Wellesley, but
Right.
they decided to come here. That's
But at least you have, if someone had called here and they wanted more information, you have it all here.
Absolutely.
That you can, and plus it's
Yes.
on your website,
Exactly.
infinitymedspa.com, is that correct?
It is infinitymedicalspa.com.
Okay,
Actually,
Infinity Medicals.
Infinity Med Spa was taken, so we were going with
Okay.
Infinity Medical Spa, but we
Okay.
are actually Infinity Med Spa LLC.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And if you forget that website address, you can also go on to my address, which is gigisbridal.com. On there, I have a wedding professional page, and I have Jasmin on there. And I have a link that you can just click into it, and you'll be able to get right into her information and read up more about what they do here, which is fantastic. So, because sometimes when you what did she say again? Rewind. So you can always just go to my website and get that information there, and it will be very helpful for you. But I'm trying to think of what else can we talk about. You have like these seminars, or what is it that you
Correct,
hold on?
yes. Once a month, it's always the last Thursday of the month,
Okay.
we like to have an educational seminar.
Okay.
So we started out with the bioidentical hormones, and this month, guess what?
What?
It's the vampire services.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
March 26th from 6 to 8 right
Okay.
here. And it is actually being catered by Black
It's okay if you can't remember it. Don't worry about it. You'll by the time you have your seminar, you'll remember.
It is Black Pepper Catering Service.
Okay.
And they just started out. They're wonderful. So they're catering some nice appetizers. And we have a wine and beer tasting
Oh, nice.
by Sudbury Craft Beer.
Okay.
Who's also in this building. So we're
Okay.
really excited about that.
Nice.
And yeah, it's great. I mean, you just come in, so I have some apps, I have some drinks,
Yeah.
and usually we have some raffle. We have special pricing, special discounts on that evening, and you get to meet people.
So is
it's a
it
lot of fun.
more? Do you do any type of mini seminar where there's a discussion about it, or is it just as you go from guest to guest? Is that how it's discussed, or is it more of a very, I don't want to say low key, but you know what I'm saying, just very
Very
comfortable,
casual,
very
very
casual, comfortable,
absolutely, yes. We talk about it. Our nurse practitioners go into, probably about 15 minutes
Okay.
of the whole overview, what it all entails, and then questions and answers.
Yeah.
It
and
is
then right
very-
back into the. See, a lot of times when well, I shouldn't say everybody, but me, when you hear, oh yeah, there's a seminar, it's like, oh, I gotta sit there for 3 hours and listen to someone talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be a turn off to people. I want, and you'll be able to see, she's got some great photos of you with your grand opening. I don't know if you have yet your seminars. I think maybe you do. A couple of
We
photos
just started
there.
in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, started in January.
But you'll start to see more and more. She has a lot of great information that she's going to add to her website also, which you can follow, or again,
Absolutely.
follow her on Facebook. Do you have your Facebook account set up yet?
Yeah, we
Okay.
have. We're going day by day doing new things,
Yeah.
but yes, we have.
Well, when you're new into it, it's to do it. I mean,
Takes
I
time.
do all my social media. It takes time.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes you could be there just, half a day just between every
Absolutely.
social platform. It's like, oh my gosh.
Absolutely. And you know what we have, which I'm really proud of, on the website, we have it in 6 different languages.
Nice.
Because I'm actually half Persian and half
Okay.
German, so
Okay.
Persian and German. My husband is Greek. Then Tanya is Russian.
Nice.
And,
I love oh my God, that's
I
amazing.
know.
I love it.
and Melissa is Cape Verdean.
Okay.
And Dr. Shekman is Ukrainian.
Yeah.
So we have the United Nation going here.
Yeah.
And so we have it in all the different languages. So you
Excellent.
can read it all, and it's exciting.
Yeah.
So
I think that's important to have those mixed cultures, and
definitely.
I mean, it's just there's so many different. I can't think of it. I always get my brain always freezes when I'm trying to think to say something. But it's so nice when you can really get that information from a different culture. It's not like myself being born and raised here trying to teach someone something that I haven't lived in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, this from the foods. I mean, I have a lot of good friends that are from Iran. And oh my gosh, I used to love to go to the house and eat because the food is amazing. Love it.
Talking
that
about
was-
that,
Mhm.
once we are on our feet and, you know, we are, I would say probably the end of the year we'll start that. We are going to have a celebration
Okay.
of a different, you know, whether it's Chinese New Year or whatever it is. We're
Yeah.
gonna pick it once a month,
Nice.
and that will be our theme. And
Oh, I
we're
love
going
it.
to have the food, and we're gonna set it up. And
Mhm.
for example, in March, we have Persian New Year.
Yep.
And just being overwhelmed with different things, I
Yeah.
haven't done it
Yeah.
in many, many years. So I like to bring it back, make the time
Definitely.
for it, and share it
Definitely.
with our guests.
This is your culture. This is who you are. You know, just like with us. You know, we have Christmas, but it's, you know, if you're Jewish, you don't do the Christmas tree and all that stuff. You know, you have your other traditions and so forth.
Absolutely.
And you gotta have a mixture of that everywhere.
And you know what? This is a place where you're gonna come in, you're gonna celebrate life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's great. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna try to think if I can think of anything else. Am we missing anything?
Is there anything you want to add that we haven't talked about?
Well, I think you should be our
How about your
model
products?
one day. How is that?
Okay.
And no, seriously, you should pick something. We'll have you as a model, and so you can speak firsthand what you think of the treatment. So see what your fans want you to do.
Yeah. What would you like me to do, everybody? Do you see this line? Is it getting deeper? Would you want my lips to be a little bit fuller?
Yeah, there you go.
But
So
yeah,
you
that
let
would
me
be.
know.
You know, I definitely want to come back. I'm glad you brought that up because you know, during a time when you girls are here, the nurse
Absolutely.
practitioners. I don't want to call them girls.
They are my
You know,
girls. They are.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I call them my brides, my girls, and
Yes.
all my mothers, I call them my mothers, even though I'm the same age as them. I'll say that to a client that will come in, and I'm like, yep, I got my mother coming in, and they're like, oh, that's fine. I don't care that your mother's coming. I'm like, oh no, it's a reservation. It's like I call my moms all mothers. I'm the same way. I want them to feel like it's home.
It's a family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
definitely.
I know. You were asking about product. We
Yes.
actually also we offer medical grade skincare,
Okay.
which is Skin Medica,
Okay.
and it is actually produced by Allergan, who is the maker of Botox,
Okay.
and it is phenomenal. I mean, I have been on it personally probably for about, I want to say maybe 6-7 years.
Okay.
And it's just amazing.
Okay.
So
What does it change in you? Is it lift a little bit? What is it?
it does, and you know we
do you
have,
feel tighter? Your
you
skin's
do,
a little bit tighter?
absolutely.
Okay.
We have a special serum which is called the TNS Essential Serum.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite product is actually the HA5, and I call it my filler.
Okay.
Okay, when I apply it in the morning,
Yeah.
seriously, my little wrinkles disappear.
Nice.
I love it.
I was saying to Keith on the way here, before we came here, I said, okay, if I just didn't have these, I think I could take 10 years off.
Absolutely.
That's all I see, and when I look in the mirror is just my, but, you know, when I heard what it takes to do a filler, I'm going, ooh, I don't know if I want that little thing going underneath my eyes.
You know, I used to feel that way,
Mm-hmm.
and it's funny, we had just a lady, it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, and she was scared to death. As I remember the day when I first had it, I was the same way. And after she had it done, probably maybe 2 days later,
Yep.
her husband was funny. He said to me, I don't know, I think you created a monster. Because she loves her face, and she constantly looks in the mirror. And she tells me how beautiful she is. I said, yeah, we all are beautiful. And you really get addicted.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Mhm.
You know, I love it.
Well, especially in our profession, you know, we
Right.
can't be like, well, I can't be walking in with jeans or sweatpants and my hair messy and everything. That's not fashion, and same with you. You've got to show the beauty.
You know,
got to show
even
them.
if I don't feel well, the
Mhm.
minute I get dressed up and I
Mhm.
put on makeup,
Yeah.
I feel better already.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I do too. Yeah, the hair, everything, just to make you feel better. But thank you for letting us
Thank
be
you
here.
so much.
This
Thank
was
you. I
amazing,
appreciate
truly,
it.
and I'm sure that my followers would love to be able to see more of you and hear more of you.
Absolutely.
So we will do that down the road. We will definitely let me know what you would like to hear more about Jasmin and her med spa here and so forth. You can obviously, when this is aired. This is going to be aired Tuesday at 8 p.m. So I'm going to give you a little teaser today. You're not even going to watch this, but anyways.
But contact information, location, hours.
Yes, okay. Forgot about that. Thank you. That's why we have Mr. G here. So address.
So address, we are at 365 Boston Post Road in Sudbury. We are in Mill Village. I could call it the Clock Tower because Mill Village has a couple of buildings. And I always tell people we're on the second floor, Suite 210, above Duck Soup. Duck Soup is a monument in Sudbury.
Oh, it sure is.
Everybody knows
As soon
Duck
as I
Soup.
say Duck Soup, they're
Exactly.
like, oh, I know where it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're right above them. So,
Excellent.
and our phone number is 1-800-MIS Infinity or 1-800-Mr. Infinity. So,
Love it, love it. So what days, you don't have to go too much into your hours, because you'll be able to see them on our website also, but what days are you?
Absolutely. We, at this point, it's by appointment only, but down the road, hopefully very soon, we are closed only on Monday. We are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. We will be, excuse me. Saturday from 10 to 6 and Sunday from 12 to 6.
Wow, those are fantastic hours. Those are real accommodating hours to your guests because of obviously, their other personal commitments and so forth, so they could come in a late afternoon.
Right, and right now, like I said, we're still growing, so I don't have guest relations concierge, so I'm looking for someone if anybody is interested, because right now I'm the only person, so
Yeah.